Wanderers, and welcome back to Outlaws Wanted. Last time, the crew of the Honor received a plea for help from Vi's son, Marvin. His fleet is under attack by the Guild of Commerce. When the crew arrives, Marvin's fleet is burning in adrift. Several guild vessels are attacking and looting at will. Vi and Sully go on board Marvin's ship to attempt to make repairs. Meanwhile, Mal and Jila try to stop the guild attack vessels. Alright, we're starting in the belly of the engine room of Marvin's vessel. Currently, there is an attack team rappelling down from a hole that was just blown open in the room. They're firing at random, both trying to attack the inside workings of the engine room to try to damage the vessel, and also trying to take prisoners and assault the workers in the engine room. Vi and Sully, what are you about?
So first, I want to clarify something. So I have that the engine is up, it's working more efficiently, but it's the only thing working. We have no subsystems online right now. Does that include life support?
That does include life support, but you're not actively dying. Basically what that means is you're not making any new air, so the more you breathe, the worse the air is getting. But
that's
it's not
right,
like
okay.
You're instantly suffocating.
Okay.
So the air is starting to feel stale, but I would not rush to fix that in the midst of this combat.
Okay, but I also don't want people to be dying.
They are not yet because of a lack of life support.
Okay, well, if I can't fix anything, then I'm gonna shoot at people.
Okay, and what about Sully? What's Sully doing?
I want to try out my new link or bond shot.
What does bond shot do?
Every person that I hit with it is linked together, so what happens to one happens to all.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I can only shoot one at a time, so...
Oh, so you have to, like, individually link people?
It takes turns to link them, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, go ahead.
That's a cool power, though.
And Mandy, you can roll as well.
Okay.
And by Mandy, I mean Vi.
Gotcha.
I got an 11.
Awesome.
I got a 10.
Okay, cool. So both of you, that's, like, good successes. So on your weapons, you can use a tier 2 tag, or you can ignore damage, like, that's going to be coming back at you, because they're firing at you while this is going on.
Well, I guess that would be my tag, would be using the bond shot.
I think that's a tier 2 tag for you, yeah. What about you?
Mine would make it a +2 to damage.
Okay, cool. So as they're rappelling down, you both take positions and start firing. Vi, on the way down, you knock out one of the Guild of Commerce people as they rappel down. The line snaps and they fall to the deck. Zach, you managed to shoot one of them with that dart, so he's now linked to whoever you shoot next. But as they're rappelling, the other 4 people, 2 of them are just firing into the engine, and you see, like, parts of it beginning to spark and break, and the ship starts to, like, rumble and slow down. The other 2 fire at both of you, and each of you take 1 damage.
Okay. Do we have a total of 12 damage?
You have a total of 12 damage.
Okay.
I think I have like 7 health right now, right?
I didn't keep track of it.
So you said there were 5 guys rappelling down. I shot 1.
Yeah.
Does that mean we're down to 4?
That means there's 4 people currently.
Okay.
Right. And they've just touched down and are now starting to run throughout the engine room.
Gotcha.
So it's back around to you guys.
I'm going to say I'm at 6 health after that shot. Is that cool?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's about what I remember from last time, so you're good.
I just forgot to write it down because I didn't have a pencil then, and I didn't have a pencil now, so...
I'm going to take another shot at whoever seems to be closest to messing up my engines.
Okay, go for it.
That is an 8.
Okay.
I'm also doing the same thing. I'm bonding a guy to the one I just bonded for obvious reasons.
Vi, one of them lands, and you see him pop a grenade off of a bandolier. He lights the fuse. It's like an old school round, piratey looking grenade. And as you fire at him, you can either make the choice of it rolls towards, like, you, and you take a little bit of damage, or it's going to damage the engines of the ship.
Oh, I'll take it to myself.
Okay, cool. So you take 2 damage as a grenade blows up very close to you.
Okay.
Peppering you with shrapnel. But you do manage to fire on this guy. Oh, but you only did 1 damage, right?
Yes.
So you shoot him and you see him get, like, winged in the shoulder, but he's not down. He just kind of scurries off.
Dang it. Okay, so there's still 4.
But there's still 4. 2 of them are now linked together, I believe.
Okay.
Zach?
I rolled a 9.
Okay, so the 2, can you do that link shot if you roll a 9? I think you can. Let's just say yes.
Okay.
And then we'll define it better if we need to. So 2 of them are now linked together, and we'll say that they're guys that ain't controlled by Mandy, or that aren't being attacked by Vi.
Different guys. Got it.
Yeah. So 2 of them are linked. When you fire the second shot, you see them both kind of in your eyes start to glow blue, and you can see like a tether forming between them. And they start seeming a little bit confused. Like when one of them moves his arm, you can see the other one flinch with that same arm. So they're kind of in an awkward feedback of accidentally making each other move and stumble, but they're still able to run around. Both of them immediately head for the engineer who was in charge of this bay. He's kind of the grumpy old man that you healed.
Vi, I just linked 2 of them together, so if you shoot one, it should hurt both of them.
Perfect. I'm gonna do that.
You do that.
I'm guessing it's back around to us.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really make moves. You guys just take damage as the fight goes on. Until you fail, then I do something.
Okay, that's not great, but it's a 7.
It's a 7. Okay.
Doing worse with my rolls as time goes on.
Okay, so with a 7, you do manage to shoot, and you're shooting at the linked guys?
Yeah.
Okay, so you clip one of them, and both of them stumble to the ground, but they've reached that engineer who is frantically trying to defend the ship. Okay. Neither of them are down yet, and when they spring to their feet, they both grab him and take him as a hostage, and in unison say, "Stop now, or the old man gets what's coming to him. This vessel is now under control of the Guild of Commerce, as is obvious by the hostage." They both kind of now realize they're saying this in unison and kind of stare at each other awkwardly. "Stop talking at the same time as me." "No, stop talking at the same time as..." "Fine, whatever, this is creepy."
Can I try and take another shot while they're talking to each other?
You can, but failing this will be bad for the guy that's getting held hostage, because they have a hostage. Does that make sense?
Can I try to use my mystic symbol to give her, to help focus her?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, that's what my mystic symbol is, like a help action. It gives +1 for...
Oh, okay. Then sure, yeah. How, what does this look like in your mind when you do this?
I think it's mostly subtle. Like, Sully just goes a little rigid, but like around like a lot of like assuming that I pull this off, like Vaika's perception just seems to like more like get more tunnel vision kind of thing. Like other distractions are just no longer there.
Sure.
Oh, that's an 8, so I get just she just gets +1.
All right, here I go. I'm gonna try and shoot him. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so 7. That is a 9.
Cool.
Woo.
With my +1?
Yes.
Everything pauses in the fight. Vaika, you take very careful aim and fire, dropping both of these Guild of Commerce soldiers at the same time because, you know, they're linked. And right as you do this, you feel like this moment of triumph, and then both you and Sully get shot in the legs, taking 1 damage and fall to the ground because there are 2 other people in the fight.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's fair.
I'm still doing okay, so...
It's like that instantaneous moment of like, yes, we did it. We're perfect. And then it's just like, pew! Fall down.
I'm okay with that, because that guy is still up, which means supposedly he can keep working on his engine.
He can.
Can I take a shot at the one that shot me?
You can, yeah. Are you just shooting this guy, or are you like...
well, my gun does special effects, so I was seeing what I rolled to see if it pulls it off.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
So, like, if I only got 1 success, I was gonna be like, well, I just do the 1 success thing, you know?
Right.
So I got an 11, so I'm gonna use Confused. Enemy attacks one of his friends.
Nice.
Okay, so...
Is that instead of damage, or in addition to damage?
Instead of damage. My stuff doesn't really do damage, mine's all status effects.
That makes sense for your character.
Right, because he's like a medic.
I like that.
Okay, so as soon as you do that, the guy's laser musket just starts firing off at random. Like the laser musket ramrod just flies out the end of it because he hadn't finished loading it with its next laser cartridge. Anyways...
what is this, the Space Civil War?
Well, I mean, the flavor text for Guild of Commerce is like piratey, so yeah, kind of.
and Civil War-y with Southern gentlemen.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I didn't exactly mean it to be that, but that's what it ended up being. Anyways, he shoots his friend who dies.
Brutal.
Because he was already wounded, because Vaika kind of already took care of that. And then he just kind of starts walking after that. Like, he just drops his musket and just starts walking in a direction. Probably towards, like, like the edge of a scaffolding, you know?
Is it gonna climb it?
No, he's confused. He's, like, delirious right now and bumbling around.
He hurt himself in confusion.
Well, he hasn't yet. Are you just gonna, like, let him walk off a cliff and fall?
I mean...
If he is not currently trying to hurt any of the people here or destroy the engines, then I'm ignoring him and I'm going to get back to work.
Okay. And Sully, what are you going to do?
I feel like he wouldn't leave a threat, so I think... Can I do non-lethal damage to hit, like, just against his, like, threshold?
So, in the case... In a battle, I would say yes. This is kind of no longer in battle time, so if you just want to go up and, like, stick a tranq dart at him, I won't make you make a roll for that.
Cool, I want to do that.
Yeah, because you guys have already won the encounter. He's just now kind of set piece. Okay, so you tranq him and he collapses to the ground, and he starts, like, snoring gently.
Mere inches from the edge of the scaffold.
Okay, and we are going to cut back over to Jila and Captain Mal. Your situation is you were fighting with 3 vessels, and one of them you damaged, and you see it flying off right now like it's powering up its engines to jump. The other 2 are still engaged with you, and you have lost your tactical advantage due to piloting.
So, yeah, we're still trying to take down these 2. So I'm going to use hard points again.
Yep, that is fine.
To try to fire on... And we haven't hit these 2, right? We only hit the one that's running away.
That is correct.
Okay.
And, Vinny, do you want to try to do heroic piloting still?
Yep, I'm gonna try to reestablish my heroic piloting flight pattern. Oh, come on. I wouldn't drop the dice off the table. No, that is a 5.
Oh, okay.
I got an 8.
Okay, cool. So you're still outnumbered, which makes this piloting extremely difficult, and like more distracted by the ship that's also flying away now. You have like multiple positions in this battle going on, so you're not able to keep up with the flying right now, but you're able to do a little bit of damage to a ship as it comes around. So you manage to... Sorry, I'm just kicking back over to my notes about how ship combat works. Yeah, so you knock down one of their shields. They're not damaged yet, but they're, like, vulnerable to attack. And meanwhile, your shields drop, and your shield subsystem gets damaged by another blast from a laser.
So, what does that put us at?
So basically what that means is your shields are damaged, which means that they only have a 50% chance of blocking damage next turn.
Okay.
And the other ships are still fully functional.
Great.
And now it's back around to you.
Wait, so we did hit them though, right?
You did hit them, yeah.
Okay. Where did we do damage to them?
You didn't, you just knocked down their shields. So they don't have shields up right now, but their shield subsystem is not damaged.
Basically, the first shot deactivates their shield for a turn.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Alright, so it's back around to you guys.
I think I'm gonna...
I realized I had my mic off when I was trying to do stuff. That doesn't help. Because I don't like to type while my mic's on because you can hear it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to try again to reestablish my heroic piloting, and I rolled a 9.
Perfect. Okay, so you are now able to dodge and kind of keep up with and give Caitlin some good, like, flanking maneuvers to fire on the vessels.
So I get... What's tactical advantage? +1 or 2?
It just plus one. Plus 1.
I get an 8 again.
Awesome. So this time you managed to damage the shield subsystem on one of the vessels that's attacking you. But... Oh, actually, wait. I need to roll a dice. Haha. Actually, wait. Vinny, just roll a d6 and tell me what you roll.
Off the table. Try again. That's a 1.
Cool. So your shields are flickering on and off. They flicker off, and your shield subsystem gets further damaged, and now you just don't have shields.
Oh, good. Mal, I don't mean to end this party early, but am I right in seeing we don't have shields anymore?
Yeah, that would seem to be the case. I mean, I can try to fix it, but I'm not nearly as good at that as Vi would be.
On the ship that we're on. All of a sudden, like, Vi sits up and shudders for a second and then gets back to work.
Fortunately, it's not the engines, it's just the shields.
Maybe I should... I don't know.
You should keep shooting.
Okay.
You should not stop shooting.
So should Mal stop maneuvering, I guess?
It's kind of up to you guys. So you can do more damage if both of you are shooting guns.
It just makes it easier for them to hit us, or they could do more damage to us.
Yeah, it just means that you would lose your tactical advantage, basically.
You can also surrender.
With the way I'm rolling, it's not a guarantee I'd have it anyway.
I'm sure the Guild of Commerce would love to take Jila back.
No, they wouldn't.
To be tried for her crimes.
Vinny does have a move that's like, in the ship combat rules, there is a thing for, like, talking to people.
And we did try that with the leadership guy. Didn't particularly go well.
No, I think we should probably just keep pressing.
So you think I should get down to the other gun? Or should I try to work on our shields?
Yeah, let's try to double up our damage.
Alright, be down there in a second.
More explosions is always better, right?
If you say so.
In the other ship, Sully sits up, shudders, and then gets back to work.
Ooh, that's bad, folks. That's gonna be a 4.
She rolled snake eyes.
I did.
And what did you roll, Vinny?
7.
Okay. So with one success, their shields are damaged from the last assault. So as you pull around, you manage to get one lucky shut off and kind of damage one of the ship's engines. And it starts to kind of slowly limp as it's not as powered as it was before. Unfortunately, they both just do full damage to your ship, which in this case breaches your hull and does damage to your engine. And at this point now, you start to see a flashing light like on the computer console in front of you that just indicates an incoming hail.
Okay, I answer it.
So you seem to be a little outnumbered. Now, fortunately, you have not done too much damage. We are all still alive, as I suspect. Since no one has yet to die in any of these encounters, I see no reason why we cannot call this a friendly sparring match and you just surrender and go to jail.
I mean, I would prefer to avoid that particular outcome.
Look, it's real simple. What happens is we board your vessel, we take anything of value, we arrest you, and we tow it all back to Guild of Commerce.
Blah, 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 blah. No, cut the connection.
Now, you seem like a reasonable ex-Guild of Commerce lady yourself. I see no reason for you to be so hostile.
No reason, huh?
None that I can see. This was a fun dust-up.
Well, then you're blind as well as stupid.
Now, we find that offensive.
Good.
So I guess here's what's going to happen. We're going to board your vessel, and either you're going to shoot at us when we do that, and then we'll kill you, or you're not going to shoot at us when we do that, and we'll let you live. Up to you. And the comm line goes dead. The ships don't exactly keep attacking you. They kind of just start to try to avoid you. And you see make me...
Like they're getting closer.
Are they going to teleport? Are they going to use their teleporter?
They don't seem like they're getting closer. They're keeping their distance. And both of you can make me whatever the equivalent of a perception roll is. Investigate. Both of you can make me investigation rolls.
What is that? What is that based on?
Smarts or
sharp or smart, whatever the S one is.
If only we had if only we had the game designer here to like help us through these rules. Like someone who's really familiar with the product they made.
I'm pretty familiar.
So you said the S one. So school, right? S school.
Yeah, there you go.
That's 7.
7. All right. And what'd you roll, Caitlin?
A 5.
A 6 total.
Sorry, 6, which is the same because it's a failure.
Awesome. Mal, you're sitting there looking at your computers, and both of these ships have not closed in closer to you, but from the main Goliath vessel that has been the one that you were trying to save, you see a small ship detach and rocket towards yours. It has like big clampy arms that kind of seem almost tentacly as it's rocketing over towards you. And it is now on you guys.
What? So, like a small thing is rocketing towards us?
A boarding party's coming,
Okay.
basically.
Can we shoot at this thing?
Yes.
Yep, shooting that. Boom, boom, boom.
Does it have shields I could take down with it, or I guess how does?
Yeah, I mean, you still have hard points. You can definitely shoot at it. It's just another ship.
Of course. So I rolled my first die that I rolled was a 5, and the other die fell off the table. So I'm like, I can only fail this if I get a 1. I got a 1. That's a 6.
Awesome.
I got a 9.
Okay, cool. Caitlin, valiant effort. You turn your guns to the ship and you just start firing. You manage to knock down its shields as it's rocketing towards you, and then you kind of lose sight of it as it gets too close, and you feel a sudden lurch and wrenching noise as somewhere on your vessel, a hole is being chomped open, and a crew of Guild of Commerce troops are being dumped on board your vessel.
Can I tell where on our vessel it is?
You do not know, other than it is not right where you are.
I'm really ready for the first deaths of this campaign, though.
Because I would like to cut off, like seal off the ship, like seal off where we are from where they're boarding. But I imagine I'll need to like investigate to figure that out, like where they are.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do an investigation roll to try to figure it out.
Counter proposal. You see off this ship with you in it, just loaded to the teeth with like every manner of bomb.
That's a 9.
Cool, so they latched onto the cargo bay, which is near the back of the ship. The kitchen is between you and the boarding party.
Excellent.
You're gonna blow up our kitchen, aren't you?
Don't blow up Lucy.
What?
Don't blow up Lucy!
Who's Lucy?
Our chef!
Oh no!
Oh, wait, I'm ready for Lucy to come barreling out and take on all of these guys. Can we spend our, like, level up points on Lucy, by the way, to make him better at, like destroying stuff on the ship?
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Can Lucy fight with us? Can I go talk to Lucy and try to convince him to help us fight?
I was just gonna tell him to get out of there, because it's gonna get hot in there. I'm gonna use my mad chemist skill, which I can make a one-time use bomb that does AoE damage. And essentially what I'm gonna do is rig the stove to
explode.
Not explode, but it's going to light some fuel by the doorway on fire, so that when they come in, that will ignite and they will be engulfed. That's my goal.
I like it. Okay. So do you rush down to the kitchen?
Yes. Is that going to take more than one turn? Or
No, so you smash into the kitchen in a rush, and as you do, you see just an interesting sight. There are behind, like further towards the back of the ship is the cargo bay through the kitchen, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That door has been sealed shut, like propped shut with chairs, and you see sitting in one of these chairs holding a giant chainsaw sword your chef.
Yes.
Lucy. He seems like he's taken some hits, like his armor's all burnt and scored.
Oh no.
And his chainsaw's smoking, but he seems very relaxed.
Like he was born for this.
Yeah. What can I do for you? You would seem that my domain is under attack.
I want to have joined her as well. I would have gone with as well.
Captain Malcolm, it is good to see you. It has been too long.
Yeah.
Would you like a frittata?
Not at the moment, but maybe after we get through this. So there's some Guild of Commerce guys on the other side of that door, which I'm sure you already know.
Oh, mice with toothpicks. Pish posh.
Did you already eliminate them?
I would not say that I eliminated them, but they seem to be trapped.
Okay.
All right.
You hear, like, thumping at the door, and his chair's kind of, like, scooching forward, but he weighs a lot, what with the power armor.
Oh, he's sitting on, like, bracing.
He's sitting in one of the chairs barricading the door, yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, like, he's leaning up against a chair against the door, keeping it shut, but he's, like, you can see scorch marks on his armor, and he's holding his chainsaw sword, like, he's already, done something.
All right. Well, I was really looking forward to rigging up a explosive, but
Were you going to destroy my domain?
not just the doorway. I wasn't gonna blow it up or anything
Jila.
intentionally.
Jila, eye contact. Do you promise to replace the door to this magnificent kitchen?
Yes.
All right. Well, then I am at your disposal. Just tell me what to do.
Perfect.
Why
Now
does
help me
Cody
with this wire over here.
Why does Cody always make more interesting characters than us?
Because that's what I do in my free time, is just think about weird characters that I think would be funny. That's it.
And then make up worlds.
Yeah, well,
Cue advertisement for World Shop.
the podcast where I spend more time making characters than I do making worlds.
All right, so does Lucy give me an advantage on this roll for helping me?
Nothing other than the fact that they have not already stormed the kitchen.
Okay, that's fair.
So the advantage is just they're not in this room already trying to chop at you.
Gotcha. Thanks, Lucy.
And if they bust into the kitchen, Lucy will be there with a chainsaw sword to
Okay.
help.
Oh, no.
What? Uh-oh. What, you already rolled, didn't you?
Did I?
No.
I thought you had.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Did you not already roll?
No, I got a 6.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. You make a bomb.
Yeah. You think you made a bomb, but you have made something unstable that will do something. That is what I have written on my sheet.
Perfect. I like that. Okay, so you think that you've made a bomb, and you have, like, a fuse for it, I assume.
Yep. All right, Lucy. I'm ready.
Is this where Jila kills all of us?
Well, not all of us. 2 of us are on a different ship. Presumably safe.
Okay, remind me. Did we get a clone slug for Lucy?
Yes, I made
Okay.
sure to do that.
That's good.
You say, all right, I'm ready. Lucy jumps off the chair. The door instantly springs open. And then the stove, which is very close to all of you, that was supposed to shoot fire at the door, just explodes, dealing 2 damage to all of you.
Oh no.
You are all...
Including them, or
No, not them, you guys.
oh gosh.
Like, the door opens, and a stove hits all of you in the head.
Hey, so
Again, Jila?
Lucy, Mel, y'all right?
Yeah, I suppose.
Jila, I made one request. When I gave you permission to put a bomb in my domain.
Yes, we're gonna replace the door. Obviously, I said that.
We'll get you a new stove. We need to deal with these guys now.
I understand that, he says as he revs up his chainsaw and just sprints into the smoke, screaming and chopping.
I was looking forward to a frittata, but I guess I'll have to wait.
All right, so now it's your guys' turn. You can do stuff.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna try to shoot one of these guys with my sword blade thingy, my sword gun, whatever.
Yeah, what weapon do you have? A sword gun, right? Yeah, because you don't have a whip anymore. We changed it.
No, we changed it. It was I got a 7.
Cool. Jila, what are you doing? Are you gonna make another bomb?
Loading stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna use one of my chuckable bombs.
Yeah, you're gonna ring the microwave
Exploded
bulb now?
all the stuff. Nope, going back to my old faithful bombs.
So, can I ask a quick question? Remind me how tags work again? Like when can I invoke those?
7 to 9, you can use a tier 1 tag. 10 or above, you can use a tier 2 tag or 2 tier 1 tags.
Okay. Well, so my attack will do +1 harm then.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good.
I have a 9, so I can destroy barriers and objects if I choose.
Do you want to destroy barriers and objects?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, you could go ahead and destroy the microwave.
No, I need the microwave for future bombs.
The room is filled with smoke, and you can see kind of hazy shadows and one big lumbering shadow with some glowing lights on him chopping through stuff. You both fire at this boarding crew that has kind of been taken by surprise by both the fact that there's now a lot of smoke and also an angry imposition soldier that they did not know about. So you throw one bomb, you see one of the Guild of Commerce soldiers get blown off his feet. You can hear, like, a saber fall to the ground. You see a musket drop.
I thought you were gonna say you could hear a Wilhelm scream in the darkness.
No, Malcolm, the shot that you fire, you see another one of the soldiers drop.
Dead or just like?
Yeah,
knocked
he
down?
did.
Okay.
No, he's dead. There are 3 left. So, back around to you guys.
We don't take any damage from anything.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, you do. Yeah.
I mean, Not that I want to take damage, but I mean, no, that's part of the thing.
No, I forgot how my own system works. I'm sorry. So, after you fire, one of them is currently engaged with Lucy. Like, you see Saber meeting Chainsaw Sword as he's like kind of losing ground but trying his best. The other two rush forward. They're holding sabers that are glowing red, and they both slash at you. Each of you take 1 damage from these 2 soldiers as they leave like burning cuts on you.
Okay.
Ow! Ow! That was rude of you.
Nonsense! The wounds don't bleed. They cauterize instantly. It's very civilized.
That doesn't make it hurt less.
I would say it does. It causes nerve damage.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for on a regular Wednesday.
I'm not interested in chatting with you.
I like the idea that he lowered his sword to have this argument.
All right, now it's back around to you guys.
So they're now in engaged range, so like up close.
Huh? No, they're up on you. Yeah.
Okay, that's why I have a gunblade. So now I change it to the blade form. I don't know how to call that.
I like the idea that it's like a 6-shooter, but the 7th time you cock it, it just rotates a sword around. You know what I mean?
I love that.
Or like when you shoot the 7th cartridge, a sword pops out.
Bayonet mode.
And I'm gonna try to stab this guy. Stabby. A 7 again. And again, it'll do +1 harm.
Okay, and Jila.
That's better. That is an 11.
Wow. Okay, so you get to use a tier 2 tag. What are you attacking with?
A chuckable bomb again. So a tier 2 tag is I can hit all adjacent targets.
You are adjacent right now.
Am I?
I mean, she could take a step back, but it would probably still hit me, but I'm okay with
He
that.
cut you with a sword.
You could like throw it behind him, and then it'll blow up in a further away area.
So the normal damage is 1, right?
Yes. By default, without any tags, everything does 1 damage.
And so I just... Right, so then I get the adjacent people for 1
Okay,
as well.
cool. So what happens here is, they swing at you with their swords. You like duck down and roll a bomb. Mal stabs one of them, and then the bomb goes off and just blows up the guy that was just stabbed, knocks the guy that was fighting you off his feet, and then you see Lucy and the 3rd Guild of Commerce guy just go flying deeper into the cargo bay because they both also got blown up.
Lucy!
So currently there's only 1 guy left alive, and he's kind of scrabbling on the ground in front of you because he just got blown up by a grenade.
Oh, so the guy that Lucy was fighting is dead.
No, you just don't know what's up with them. There's the 1 guy that Jila was fighting is actually still alive because he only had 1 damage done to him.
Oh, okay.
So you want to hightail it out of here? It's looking like a better
The
option.
Guild of Commerce... Sorry. The Guild of Commerce does not surrender. We simply lose limbs.
Simply perish, you mean?
Now that was unnecessarily... As a fellow gentle lady of the Guild of Commerce, I am offended by your tone.
Don't know why. Is it our turn to attack again?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can just kill this guy.
Okay. I mean, I gave him a chance to walk away, and he said no.
That's true. You did. You did say no.
Last chance, fella.
Nonsense. He, stands and tries to, ricketedly draw his saber and start hacking at you again.
Do I have a melee weapon?
You really don't. You just have bombs.
Okay, cool. That is a 10. Bye, friend.
Cool, so you, hand him a bomb and push him away as he blows up.
I'm gonna go check on Lucy and the other guy.
So you kind of, waft your way through the smoke, and you see them again, locking blades as the guy's trying to saber at Lucy, and he's easily parrying him with his chainsaw blade. And he looks around at you and goes, "Oh, Captain Malcolm, it looks as though you were successful. How may I be of service to you now?" He says as he's not even looking at the Guild of Commerce soldier that he's, easily parrying every one of his attacks.
Yeah, so most of these guys are taken care of. We just got this 1 guy left. I think we need to finish him and then see what about the other ships that were fighting us again.
He goes, "Oh, okay, got it," and he just full Dooku's the guy, both hands off. So what would you like me to do with him now?
All right. I guess we'll just leave him here for now until we can get our ship working.
guy falls to the ground screaming with his stump marks.
Oh, I thought you said he cut off his head. You said he Dooku's him.
No. Okay, sorry. First part of the Dooku fight where his hands get cut off.
Oh, I get you. Okay, I'm with you. I thought you were saying he Anakin double blade cut off his head.
No, not yet.
Okay. Well, I guess are you ready to surrender yet, or what's up?
The guy's just like screaming.
Do you wait? Do you want to cauterize that wound?
Do you guys want to cauterize that wound?
They have their own swords to do that.
He doesn't have hands. You guys are monsters.
Oh, he has no hands? Okay, I can't keep track of. I thought it was just one arm.
How many limbs he's lost?
No, he has both hands missing.
Okay, yeah, I guess I pick up his blade and cauterize it so it doesn't like bleed out immediately.
What kind of check should that be? I feel like that's gonna be a cool.
Good, I'm good at that.
Do you think so? Okay.
Or smarts, medical knowledge.
Oh, too late.
That is a 10.
Cool. So you cauterize the wounds and he passes out. You now have another prisoner.
Yay, more prisoners.
Yeah, I don't think we did him any favors.
Hey, robot hands exist in this world. It's fine.
Are we back in the saddle mail? Ready to make some space dust from some Guild of Commerce ships?
I was gonna say I'm gonna put him in one of the like a spare room somewhere and handcuff him, but that won't work very well.
You guys are monsters.
I'm gonna somehow restrain him somewhere.
You can foot cuff him. Lucy volunteers. He just ties him to a chair. I will keep guard and mourn the stove.
You're a good man, Lucy. And I'm going to head back up to the front so that I can start using some hard points again.
As you like guys are leaving.
Because everybody else is like indisposed, right?
Yeah, as you guys are leaving, you hear like a beeping sound. And you see something glowing in the pocket of the guy that you subdued.
What's that? Get out of here!
Do you just run out of the room?
Yeah.
Okay, you all run out of the room. And
I know a bomb when I see it.
You all run out of the room and peek in. And you see a little glowing square in the guy's pocket. It's just glowing.
I thought you said it was blinking.
Well, yeah, it like flashed,
That's just his communicator, Jila. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna go get what is probably a communicator out of his pocket.
You pull it out, it's a bomb! No, I'm kidding.
I do like the idea that Jila is a little bit paranoid about someone blowing her up.
She does that well enough on her
She
own.
assumes everybody has bombs because she has lots of bombs.
You pull it out, and what it is a piece of glowing parchment paper on which
What?
is in cursive written.
Why?
Because of course it is. So you fold it open like a piece of paper, and in glowing, curling cursive writing is written, "Please report on the status of the exposition into the ship known as the Honor."
The exposition into the ship?
Expedition, sorry, not exposition. My bad. And then it's like signed, "Sincerely, Captain," and then like this really long name with a lot of like flowy, flippy signature lines,
So what is this? They're selling Kindle.
Was it addressed to the name of this person?
Yes.
Awesome. I want to reply to this.
Okay, so you hold the paper, and you find like a digital quill, and you start trying to respond. So now you have to forge a letter.
Does his captaining give him advantage on this? Because he's done formal documents before?
Have you done formal documents before in the course of your work?
Yeah.
I'll let you decide. If you feel like you've done formal documents, I'll allow it.
I don't know. So I'm going to try to follow the same structure of the letter that the captain sent. Addressing it to him, signing it with this guy's name, and the language is like, "I do declare that we have succeeded in neutralizing this vessel."
I hope you write it with a southern accent. Okay, go ahead and make me...
Yeah.
What do we think? Let's negotiate. Charm, yeah.
Why do they have a Kindle parchment paper-wise? Like, what is this?
That's how they communicate. They write letters.
It's like almost...
Texting is uncivilized. Calling is way too intrusive. They like letters.
It's the Space South. Come on, Caitlin. All right, so what do I need to roll for this?
Charm.
No, that is a 5.
So you can't write cursive.
Okay, that's fair.
They didn't teach you that in 3rd grade.
So it's like a lot of letters are wrong. You just kind of, wherever you didn't know what a letter was, you just filled in squiggly circles. So it's like barely legible and very clearly looks like it's written by a 4th grader. So as soon as you hit send, it's like instantly you hear a chime coming in for being hailed again.
That's all you, Mel. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that would work or not. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna open it, but not put myself in the video view.
Okay.
And go. And try to do my best Southern accent and say I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to say hello or however
Vinny,
they would.
you absolutely have to do.
You have to.
Oh my gosh,
This is a role-playing game.
It is.
Gotta play a role.
I feel bad for you, Vinny, but I'm very looking forward.
Vinny, I'll give you +1 on the charm roll that you're about to make.
Okay, so I open it and go, "Good evening, Captain."
Now, it's good to hear from you. Is that ship subdued, I assume? Despite the fact that your correspondence looked as if it was penned by an infant, I have never been more offended in my life.
My apologies, Captain. My hand was a little injured in the rustle, but it's no big deal. We have subdued this vessel.
Now that does explain it. Make me a charm roll, Vinny.
Hey, Vinny, that was a very good job.
That is an 11.
Yes!
All right. Great. So now here's the question. Does that ship have any salvage value to us, or should we just ignore it?
Unfortunately, this ship seems to not have anything of value whatsoever. I don't know who this crew was, but they don't have anything of any value at all.
Well,
I think we should just ignore it.
that's fine. Then, next course of action, leave that hunk of junk adrift and get back to the assault on that big Goliath-class vessel that I'm sure is full of all kinds of fine essentials for human life.
Is he talking about Marvin's ship?
Yeah, Marvin's ship.
Okay.
It's occurring to me I should have named, and I didn't name. So sorry about
okay.
that. It really should have a name, and I just slipped my mind.
The Hephaestus.
It's not called the Hephaestus, because then it would be cursed.
The Urania.
No, it's just junky.
Just like the Hephaestus.
I'm pretty sure it already is, though. So then I answer that last thing with the message received, Captain. I will commence with attacking the Goliath-class ship immediately.
Have a fine day, and always remember, it's always a good time for lemonade.
Hey, quick question. Kaylin, what does that mean? Or Jila, what does that mean?
It means Jila wants some lemonade real powerful now.
So the two ships that were attacking you fly off, just exposing all of their essential parts to you.
Yes, they do. I look at Jila. I assume the connection's closed at this point.
Yeah, you can hang up.
I look at Jila and say, I can't believe that worked.
I can't either, but it's been the best day of my life now, I think. Just wait till Sully hears about this.
Just so you guys know, there is a ship still attached to your ship. Anyways.
Okay.
I mean, that's fine. Like, we're not, if it's sealing the
Guess
opening.
what we're selling, everybody?
Salvage.
I assumed it like docked at our shuttle bay.
No, it made a hole, didn't it?
Or did it not?
No, it's just like suction to the side. You know, like the usual.
We have to deal with another freaking breach pod in a different game.
Yo, this will
Yes.
be really fun. It'll probably be like a half
We're
an hour.
just going to leave it there
No, we're going to detach it and spend a half an hour trying to seal this breach.
with clipboards and duct tape, obviously.
I promise you won't. If it goes for a half an hour, you're all dead.
So you said that they're with their backs toward us now?
Yeah, they're flying away to go and continue the assault, and they assume that you're going to be joining.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go up to the bridge and just basically turn to follow and get as close as possible without like being super suspicious. Did we ever establish if like we can put any kind of autopilot on? Like, it won't be like any kind of heroic maneuvering, but can we like have it go
Yes,
in a
we
direction
can.
or have it follow a thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to do. I want to set up the autopilot to do that.
Sure. Okay, so you are trailing right behind them in the hunk of junk as they think of it.
Yep. And then I want to go down to the other gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are sitting on the guns.
Okay.
One of the ships is damaged, just so you know. You did manage to like hurt one of the vessels. Its shields are damaged.
Okay. Mal, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, I think we're ready to do this.
I think we are. So we're going to aim for the one that's How damaged is it?
It's bad. It's like the shields are flickering on and off, so you're like basically can shoot at whatever part of the ship you want.
Okay.
There are just 2 ships left, yeah.
Okay. I'll take the damaged one and you can take the other one. Is that all right?
Okay.
All right.
You guys get tactical advantage right now because they would not be even attempting to dodge.
That is an 8.
Okay, yeah, I'll try and knock its shields down so you can hit it in a second. That is a 9.
Cool. So the one ship that has like full everything, its shields drop as Mal, you start peppering it with fire. And the other one, Caitlin, what subsystem do you want to target? And by Caitlin, I mean Jai. And by Jai, I mean Jila.
Jai and Vila.
Don't say that, because then I'll start saying it.
Also Sal and Mully.
I think I want to do hard points since our ship is not looking great.
Okay, cool.
That's what I was thinking too.
Okay, so you guys both open fire. The shields on the one ship drop, and the other one's hard points are destroyed as you blast off the big cast cannons that were sticking out of the other vessel.
Of course they were.
Yeah, they were cast laser cannons. You know, they pour forge them, and then they stick big lasers in them. As soon as you do this,
This is like a whole new version of steampunk in a way, and I love it.
you get a hailing signal.
I answered also again out of frame. Hello, Captain. Does that seem to be a problem?
Was that an accidental discharge of...
I was trying. It didn't go well.
Oh, were you trying to fire at their vessel and just missed?
I'm gonna pop into frame now and be like, I do declare, I believe you have mistaken me for somebody else.
That accent!
I'm closing the connection.
Both of the ships maneuver to attack you. It's back to your turn.
So I'm gonna keep shooting.
Yep.
Okay. So one of the ships has no shields and no hard points, but it can eventually repair itself if you leave it long enough.
So we don't have any advantage anymore, do we?
Right now, you do not know. You had advantage for that first one.
Dang. Well, I got a 6.
That's not good for you.
I did too.
Awesome.
That's gonna be a problem.
So,
Dang it!
You guys are gonna die.
the shields or the hard points come back online on the one that you shot. That's one of the hard moves is they repair a subsystem.
Dang it!
And the other vessel just starts firing on you and starts to knock your shields down again. It's back around to you guys.
All right.
Trying again.
Yep. That's better.
It's a 5. I can't roll anything important. I can roll all the role-playing stuff just fine.
9.
Awesome. So, Caitlin, what are you targeting?
Probably the hard points again.
Cool. So you knock out the hard points again, but you guys, your shields are now damaged as the one currently now undamaged vessel fires at you. So now there's only one ship with working guns.
Cool.
All right, back around to you guys.
Back at him again. 9.
6.
No.
Cannot roll anything good today.
No.
All right, your shields drop completely, but what are you targeting, Caitlin? What are you firing at right now? You have one ship that has no hard points and no shields, and you have another ship that is that's full shields and so it's full shields and has guns.
How would I totally disable the one that is most damaged right now?
Destroy its engines.
Oh, okay. Then I will destroy its engines.
Okay, cool. So you fire on its engines, and it stops moving and just starts floating.
Cool.
Well, what's damaged on our ship now?
What's damaged on your ship now is you have no shields at all, like 0 shields.
Mail, do you want to maybe repair our shields so that we don't take a real bad hit? Or do you want to keep firing?
I can give it a shot. Sorry, got stuck in the accent there. I can go try that.
There's no need to pretend with me.
Sorry, I just kind of got caught up in that.
I understand.
So yeah, I will attempt to that. So I guess I work my way down to the end. I guess where do you repair the shields from?
You just go down to the shield room, yeah, or whatever that is.
There's a shield room? Okay.
There's a shield closet, probably. It's like a water heater. It really looks a lot like a water heater.
I'm so excited for Vinny to roll a 5 on this and be like, hey, I diverted all of the energy from the engine into shields. It blew up the shields.
All right. What is this based on?
Probably
Smarts.
smart?
Yeah.
Can I use my Quiet in the Storm? It lets me use Cool +1 to find potential new solutions in a dangerous situation.
You can, but it won't fix your shields. So what that does is it lets you see something like an opportunity that maybe you wouldn't have noticed before.
Okay.
So that would be like telling you, oh, like, I'm not saying this is true, but like Guild of Commerce ships have this rule about never leaving a derelict ship. So they would have to go and rescue this one if you keep attacking it or something like that. That's not what it would be, but that's an example.
Okay. I guess I'll just go ahead and try to fix the shields. That is a 10.
Woo!
Awesome. Your shields are fully repaired. Boop. They back up. They're back up to full power.
That's all it took was turn it off, turn it back on again. Huh. Who'd have thought?
It was just unplugged. It just got shaken loose. All right, still you guys.
Yep, I work my way back up to the hard points.
You haven't failed a roll yet, so they haven't done anything bad to you.
All right. It's not great. It's a 6. It's my turn.
Okay, and Mal, what do you do?
Oh, is it back around to me again? Because that was my turn, fixing the shield.
Yeah, let's just say it is.
Okay, then I guess I will attack with that one ship again. That is an 8.
Okay.
I keep forgetting. Am I supposed to be adding stuff to this? I never know. For using the hard points.
Yeah.
What is the stat you add?
It is.
Your weapon stat, whatever you use. I've been using cool.
Yeah, you could use cool.
Oh well, heck. I've not been doing this at all this whole time because I didn't know
Oh, no.
how that worked. Well, then in that case, that's a 10.
Oh, cool. You knock out their shields.
Woohoo!
I might have succeeded a few more times in that case. No big deal.
That's okay. It made it more dramatic.
You knock out their shields, but they have again started to fire on yours, so your shields drop, and next turn, you'll have to wait a turn for them to recharge.
Okay. All right. Do we think we can take this out?
So their shields are down now?
Yeah, their shields are, damaged down.
Okay. Should we try to take out their hard points?
I'm gonna fire for their engines. That's all the same to you. Hey, that's a 10.
Can my gun still do damage to not shields? It's just not as effective?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. I got a 12. Jeez.
Awesome. The ship blows up as you knock out its engine.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm not really quite sure how we made it out of that alive.
Good riding with you, Mel.
Should we go check on our guest?
And Lucy. Cute. I'm sure he'd like some company.
Yeah, well, and Lucy seems fine. I'm sure he's okay. Yeah, I go down to the kitchen, or I guess we left him in the kitchen.
Do we have communication with Sully and Vaika?
Did you not have that at some point?
We do.
I was pretty sure.
Okay,
we
yeah,
do.
yeah. You guys have communicators still, yeah.
I think we just have to be active. It's not always on. We have to actively be talking to each other.
You can use
It's more walkie-talkie and less
Okay, yeah.
stone of far speech where we can just hear each other's thoughts.
Sure. So Jila's gonna call over to Vi and Sully.
Now I can avoid Vi's wrath by not having to tell her about the ship.
How y'all doing over there? We're feeling pretty good. Took out the 2 ships. One ran away. All in a day's work.
How's the ship?
She's a little beat up. We took had a boarding party, but fended them off. We have a hostage, so I have to figure out what to do with him. But otherwise, we're all alive. Lucy had a fun time.
Lucy, are you there, Lucy? Lucy.
Yes, Captain, yes, sorry. I was staring at a cup very intently. I was thinking desserts could be made in a cup. Why not? All I have left is a microwave. Since my oven's gone.
Oh yeah, the oven stove kind of
Lucy
blew up.
Lucy, does that mean no frittatas tonight for dinner?
That does mean no frittatas for dinner. The stove is dead.
And also are you calling everyone captain these days, or what? Or am I the captain?
Did I call someone else captain? My deepest apologies. That is the pinnacle of rudeness. Of course, Captain, you are the only captain. He says while making eye contact with nobody and saying nobody's name.
Nice.
Is this just Cody?
Were we able to? Was I able to get the life support up then on the ship?
Currently, no, but
Okay.
there is, you're not in combat anymore, and there's not an active threat, so next time, you guys can work through dealing with fixing this ship and making a plan of what you're gonna do.
Okay. Well, over here we're okay, but the ship needs a lot of work. If we're gonna get it back up so that they can get away, I'm gonna need more time.
Yeah, we can bide our time, I guess. Or what are you all doing?
Trying to get their ship up so that their ship can move.
How's your boy Marvin?
Haven't seen him in a while. Just sitting in the engine room right now.
He is very worrisome. He was talking about venting atmosphere or doing something else to endanger his life. I am very worried for Marvin.
Oh, well, you stay on that, Sully, and keep him safe. You hear? Jila cuts the connection.
I do not think Jila Mavek knows what's happening. I think she
probably wants us to get back on the ship.
I think she just wanted to brag about blowing up the oven. Again.
Yeah, that really worries me, because if the oven's blown up, I can only imagine what else is blown up on the ship.
I know, right?
And the camera pans to a giant hole in the ship and a smoking carcass of another ship glued to it. You see holes through the closet that was housing the shield generator. You see the kitchen in ruins. And you see Jila looking a little bit sheepish.
But only a little.
That's where we're going to end the episode.
We hope you enjoyed this latest episode of Outlaws Wanted. All music from the show is from danosongs.com. If you liked this show, you can check out more of our podcasts at the Wandering Gamer Network's website, as well as interact with us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Now remember, it's not the outlaw that makes trouble. It's trouble that makes the outlaw.